Hey y'all. So I think when I last did an update, you kind of saw overall everything that's been going on in our garden. Um, and I wanted to do a quick update because the other day when I came out to check on the plants, water them, it's getting a little toasty, the sun's been out. Um, you start to notice how the little cover of blooms of these blueberries are disappearing, which then leaves this portion, and that's the actual fruit that will be growing into the blueberry. So when I spotted that, I was like, I realized I needed to put up a netting situation because the first year we had blueberries, we actually lost them all to the birds. You live and you learn. That was our mistake. So I actually, we actually had one type of netting that was a little bit more difficult to work with to get tangled in the plants. And then we moved to this insect type netting, like white mesh, smaller holes, less likelihood of the plants getting tangled in it, as well as doing a good job of still allowing rain to get through and like watering the plants and then preventing the birds from eating them. So I had one from the previous season, and then we actually got a second one. So this is the netting that I'm going to cover on this side. As you can see, we already have some clips, and I'm going to clip it close so that way the birds don't get to it. And there was a bird that just flew away, so it is about that time that I need to close off this area. Okay, quick update, part two. The second netting has now gone up and is now covering the entire section of blueberries. I found additional clips from the older netting to close up the seams as well, just to prevent any potential risks for the birds of entering the space as well as trapping themselves, because I know that is a potential. But as you can see here, it is covered. The blueberries are actually serviced by our irrigation line system here, as well as these mesh netting. This mesh netting will still allow for rain to go through. But yeah, these are the steps that we have to take in order to make sure that we protect our berries every year so the birds don't get them. And I expect to start seeing some fruits ready to pick in the next month or so. So if I step closer, you can kind of see some clusters here in our middle section. And I'm trying to keep the birds away from that. So we're excited. A lot of the berries will be frozen. We like to add them to smoothies, items like that. And then I actually will get some berries, and I have a friend that makes a really great blueberry pie. So I'll probably commission her to make one for us as well with these lovely berries that we're growing. Yeah, that's the update for today.